and welcome back to my channel. If we haven't even met before, my name is Shiv. Hello, if you're coming back then welcome. So in today's video I'm showing you this look right here using the Earth and Stone shadow palette from Revolution Pro, and I'm holding it backwards. The Earth and Stone palette from Revolution Pro right here, which looks like these. It is very pretty and they're kind of like baked shadows with some glitters as well, and I really like the way it turned out. But if you want to know my kind of full thoughts on it, watch the video to see how I created this look. Don't forget to check out my blog post down below. It goes into far more detail than this video would, just on how like all the colours perform and everything like that, so check that out down below. If you do enjoy this video, please give a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you already have, it means the world. If you just did, it also means the world. And let's just carry on with the video because I'm really struggling to talk today. I think it's the heat or Mercury retrograde. I don't know. One of them is not allowing me to communicate. Must be Mercury retrograde because it's the planet of communication. Okay, anyway, here's me rambling about astrology. Onto the video. So I've already popped some sellotape next to my eyes from the outer corner of the lash line to the brow, so I have a nice sharp edge because this palette is very smoky. I've just noticed that there's only kind of like 2 matte shades, so I'm gonna have to DIY with this look. But the first shade that oh my god, that shade is gorgeous. I just got distracted by this colour here. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's like a rose gold with like green reflex. Stunning. Okay, I'm definitely using this colour in some part of the look, but I'm going to go ahead and take this dark chocolatey brown first, which is called Timber, and I'm going to pop that into the crease of my eye, hopefully nice and gradually. I have no idea how pigmented this is going to be, and I'm going to pop that on with a Sigma E25 tapered blending brush. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to start by wiggling that into the outer corner of the eye and just bringing it round through the socket, nice and gradually. The shade is actually quite nice. It's like a warm chocolatey brown. My back is killing me today. I was sat in a really awkward position this morning when I was editing yesterday's or the previous video, whenever this video goes up. Just whatever was previous to this, I was editing and I was sat in a really awkward position. Now my back really hurts, so we can pull through. Just adding more and more until it's nice and intense. I don't really know what I'm doing with this look, but I'm just going to keep adding and seeing what happens. The next shade that I'm actually going to take is this pearly colour here, which is called Nougat. It's like a just pearly kind of champagne colour. Champagne's probably the better way to describe it, and I'm going to pop that on my brow bone because I don't have a lighter transition. I kind of want to put the brow bone shade on first and then blend the brown into the transition, if that makes any sense. So kind of like DIY the in-between stage. And I'm going to take that on my BH Cosmetics number 9 brush. Then I'm just going to take the brush that had the dark chocolatey brown on and just use that to kind of diffuse the edges a little bit. I'm being very delicate here and I haven't gone in with any extra product, and hopefully we will get a nice little blend going on. I've been wanting to get into my coloured bases again recently, so I thought better off than now. So I'm going to take my MAC Constructivist Pro Longwear Paint Pot and pop this all across the lid. The next shade that I'm going to go into is this beautiful duochrome shade. I don't know if you can see that kind of like on the camera. It's a pink, but it's got green in it, it's got gold, it's gorgeous. I'm going to pop that on the inner section of the lid. I'm not too sure how far I'm going to bring it across yet. I'm just playing with the colours. And I'm going to pop that on top of the brown base. I think that will look really pretty. If not, this could just be a simple brown smoky eye. But I'm going to pop that on the lid with the BH Studio Pro number 7 brush, with which I have just spritzed a little bit of setting spray. Nearly got very tongue-tied just then. I was like, okay, so I'm just going to go into the shadow. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. It's too pretty, so I decided I'm going to put that all across the lid. It's basically like a glitter, but it works really nice under a base. Wow, so pretty. I was was actually going to pop on a winged liner, but now I look more at the look, I kind of want the glitter to show through more, so I'm going to skip the liner completely. What is happening? I'm just going to peel off the tape. Hopefully it reveals a nice sharp edge. Okay, pretty sharp, pretty sharp. This one curves around a little bit, but we'll fix that later on. Now for the waterline, I'm going to pop on my Nude by Nature brown eyeliner pencil into the waterline. I feel like I want to keep to the brown theme. Then I'm actually going to take the pencil and just run that underneath the lower lash line so we can pop a little base down for the brown shadow we're going to put underneath the lower lash line. I was going to use the green from the palette just because, you know, I wanted to kind of use as many colours as possible, but I feel like I'm loving this kind of soft, sparkly glam look. I kind of want to stick to it. Then I'm going to take the smudge aside and just quickly smudge over that. Then I'm going to go back into the brown we put into the crease and just run that under the lower lash line. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and pop on lashings of mascara. This is the L'Oreal Unlimited mascara. For lashes, I'm going to pop on these ones from Eyelure. They're in the style 126 Definition. They're super spiky and I thought they would kind of contrast a little bit with the soft sparkly eyes. So I'm going to pop these on and I'll be right back. We are back with lashes on. Now it's time to move on to the face. I'm not going to lie, that was a bit of a struggle with the lashes. I've worn these quite a few times now and they're just getting a bit gross. So I need to invest in some new lashes, but they do look really cool and I feel like they complement the look nicely. It just took a little while to get these babies on my eyeballs. So next up we're going to move on to the face. To prime the skin, I'm going to take my Revolution Pro Goddess Glow Primer. It's nice and like hydrating and luminizing, but it's not too thick like a typical liquid illuminator, so I really like this primer. Just going to squeeze some into my hands and then massage this into the skin. I don't know if any of you have noticed, but I switched back to a side parting. Just feel like it's a little bit more me. Let me know which you prefer. I won't be offended. Massaging the primer into the skin. So I just tried to fix my eyebrow real quick. I'm not having a good eyebrow day, so please let me off. Okay, moving on to foundation. For foundation, I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in the shade 3 and just blend this into the skin using my damp spicy choco sponge. Next up, I'm going to cream contour with my Primark Contour and Sculpt stick in the shade Brown in my usual places. So under my cheekbones, it just helps to lift them up and add some shape to the face. I like to go around the top of my forehead. Again, it adds shape to the face and makes everything look less kind of 2D. I also like to apply it right along my jawline to kind of accentuate my jaw. I have quite a rounded jaw, so I like to kind of make it look a little bit squarer. And then I like to put it under my lip as well. This just gives a tiny bit of an illusion of a poutier lip, and also down at the centre of my nose. For me, my nose is actually very difficult to contour because it's quite kind of long and then it goes up into like a little tip and it's kind of like square at the end. It's not like a button nose, so I find it quite difficult to contour, but I just like to do a straight line down both sides of it just to kind of give it some shape, if that makes any sense, because when you put foundation all across your face in just one colour, it makes everything look very flat. So we're just adding the life back into the face. That was a very long-winded explanation, but I realise in most of my videos, because I just film makeup tutorials after another, I kind of forget to explain the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing, so I hope that helps anyone who isn't used to cream contouring. There you go. Then I'm going to blend it in using this brush from eyeshadow. Like to use a little kind of backwards and forwards and then vary it up with little circular motions and just really take my time to blend out the cream contour. I like doing this before the concealer. I know some makeup artists like to do it afterwards and that's completely fine as well. This is just how I like to do it, but I find that if I do this and then if I go a tiny bit overboard, the concealer can kind of help to like even out. Oh my god, spoiler alert, but I am going to Primark in 2 days time, and I'm not only just going to Primark to do a haul, but I'm also going to the biggest Primark in the world. It's the one in Birmingham. I am so freaking excited. I wanted to go there since like before Christmas time. It's just never happened. Mainly just due to money, if I'm honest. But I've kind of put some money aside and dedicated some money because I really want to do like a big Primark haul. I haven't really like treated myself properly and like been shopping and stuff for a while, apart from like my birthday. So I'm very, very excited. And also, me and Nick have just booked a holiday. I literally can't believe it. It doesn't feel like we're actually going. Yeah, we've booked a little holiday. It's not a massive one, it's just kind of a quick getaway. For our 2-year anniversary in September, we're going to Lanzarote. I could not be more excited. I feel like both of us really need it right now. I feel like both of us are quite stressed out. And we just need a little getaway in the sun with each other, all romantic and lovely. So I'm super excited for that. We haven't done anything kind of like big in a while, if that makes any sense. So I'm very, very excited to go on this holiday with my lovely boyfriend, who I know will watch this video at some point. So hi boo. Yeah, I'm so freaking excited. If anyone knows any good places to eat, or like mainly to eat, to be honest, it's pretty much what we're going to be doing the whole time, apart from in the spa. It's in Arisafe, I'm probably butchering the name, it's in Lanzarote. We're staying like literally on the beach, so let me know if you know any good restaurants. We're both vegetarian, so no steakhouses please. But if you do know anything, let me know. So excited, I can't believe I'm actually going on holiday. I didn't think I'd be going on holiday until he finished uni, so boo! We're going on holiday. It's so much fun. Then for concealer, I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. Just popping it in the usual places. So if you are new to this, I'm going to pop it in the middle of my forehead to kind of brighten the area where you've put your shading around the edge. Wherever you shade, you want to kind of highlight with it. My camera cut off, but where you shade is where you want to highlight as well. So not on top of the shading, but kind of next to it, just so it makes it look more realistic. Then you want to go underneath your eyes to really brighten up the area and take away any dark circles or lack of sleep. On my chin, and then sometimes I like to kind of put it around my mouth where I have like hormonal redness. I'm running out of this concealer. Then I'm going to blend it into the skin using my Spicy Choco sponge, just in dabbing motions to smooth out the product. Dab, 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 dab. Now I'm just going to set this face into place. Oh, it's lovely and bright outside. Anyway, okay, I'm just going to take my Etmore Beauty Mineral Complexion powder and just use this to set my face. Just taking a fluffy powder brush and then just dumping this into the skin to lock this all into place. The All Nighter foundation just kind of set anyway, but I just don't want it to kind of slip and slide. Again, not that it's going to be on my face for very long. I am filming a face mask video after this, but just pretend that I'm going out for, you know, a nice meal or a walk along the beach or something. Anyway, I'm just going to set my face. Also, while I was procrastinating, because if you've been watching my videos recently, you know I've spoken about how I procrastinate like while I film. I just like to take my time when I film. I don't like to rush. But I saw Ellie Darby, who we all know I've got a little bit of a girl crush on. She's amazing. But she went to go see The Lion King with her boyfriend Connor. If you don't know who Ellie Darby is, you need to know. Anyway, she posted on her story about The Lion King. I haven't got a chance to watch her vlog because it's just gone live and I'm filming. But she posted a screenshot of the Lion King 2 song called He Lives in You, which is like, he lives in you, oh, yo, yo, he lives in me. That was like, I completely ruined the song there. I just got powder all in my eyelashes. But it's just really funny because when I went to go see The Lion King with Nick like a couple weeks ago, I want to say, or a week ago, I can't remember. We're actually seeing it again on Wednesday. But anyway, when we went to go see it, I was like, where's the He Lives in You song? Like, I was really excited to like hear that song. I was thinking it might be in the credits or something. Turns out it's in Lion King 2. And I was like, do you know what? Me and Ellie Darby are the same person. Do you know, I've just realised how crazy I probably sound. I'm not some like crazy person. I just think it's pretty cool that she was thinking that too. Next I'm going to contour and highlight. I haven't done this with pressed powders in a while, so I figured why not be extra. So I'm going to contour using the Bella Pierre Contour and Highlight Pro palette. This is in the shade Light, I believe. And I am going to take the shade Brulee, which is this one right here, to contour my face. I'm going to pop it in the same place as we put the cream contour. And I'm just taking that on my BH Cosmetics number 3 contour brush. Then I'm going to do some powder highlighting just for fun, and I'm going to take the banana shade and the vanilla shade and mix them together. I'm going to pop some on my forehead, chin and under my eyes. Now I'm going to bronze up my face using the NYX Medium Matte Bronzer and my Sigma F25 tapered face brush. Just going to bronze around the outer perimeters of my face. Whoever invented bronzer is a legend. For blush, I'm going to take this corally shade right here, which is called Chantilly, from the Sleek Makeup Blush by 3 Lace palette. Suddenly feel very hyper. But I'm going to pop that right onto my cheeks, a nice kind of subtle flush. It does look really bright in the pan, but I'm going to be very delicate with it. I'm popping it on my Zoeva Luxe Cheek Fusion brush. A little tip is if you have too much blush on the brush, just to kind of tap it off in the back of your hand, and then that way you will never really go overboard with blush. Be really light-handed with it. Blush is so underrated, but it just makes so much difference. Then I'm going to set this all into place using my Primark matte setting spray. Now while that's still kind of tacky, I'm going to pop on my highlight. This is the Revolution Pro Supreme Highlighter Metals kind of trio. I'm going to take the goldy champagne colour in the middle and pop this on my usual highlight places, so top of the cheekbones, tip of the nose, down the nose, above the lip, above the brow. We're going to highlight that face. I'm not being afraid to be heavy-handed here. I want a lot of highlight. I suddenly have a craving for like mangoes. Does anyone ever get that? You want mangoes? Just for a little second or two, we're going to go back into the palette because I really want to use this pearly pink duochrome shade and pop that in my inner corner. I'm just going to pop it on using this tiny Morphe blending brush. It's the Morphe M562. I might need to switch to a pencil brush. I don't have one to hand, so hopefully this works. I'm going to spray my brush with a little bit of the setting spray because I feel like this is again like the other palette. If you watched the previous video, I'll link it down below if you haven't seen it already, where like it's more of a pressed glitter than an eyeshadow, so hopefully you can kind of pick some up here. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I kind of wish I put that on the cheeks. I might layer it on top of my highlight. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be crazy. I'm just going to take my highlight brush and go into the pressed glitter and just pop this on top. I don't really know if you'll be able to see it, but ooh, don't really know if it's doing much apart from getting glitter all over my face. Whoops. But now we've got to do the other side, so we have to be somewhat symmetrical. Okay, that just kind of got glitter all over my face. I'm just going to take the powder brush and just kind of sweep away, or at least try to, the kind of glitter residue that's on my face. Now I'm just going to pop some mascara on my lower lashes. For lips, I'm going to take this lip liner from Revolution. It's called Chauffeur. I don't think they do it anymore, but a kind of brownie nude lip liner will do. Then for lips, I'm going to pop on this Revolution Sophie Does Nails collab. It's in the shade Fudge and it's a really creamy chocolatey brown shade. And this is the finished makeup look using the Revolution Pro Earth and Stone Colour Focus Shadow Palette. It's a very long name, so I'm just going to say the Earth and Stone palette from Revolution. And this is the look that I came up with. I actually really like it. I much prefer it compared to the one that I did with the Night and Day palette, which you can find out in the description box below to that video, which I also reviewed the other palette. But yeah, this is definitely a more me kind of look, a bit more warm tones, but still smoky, lots of highlight, just a lot more me. And I like the dark brown, like glossy lip. I've been doing a lot of nude recently just because it goes with like every single eye look, but I'm enjoying the dark brown glossy lip. What do we think? If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I will be doing a blog review of all of the palettes, so check out my blog in the description box down below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and I shall see you in my next video. Oh my moon. Primer is a nice luminizing smudged my eyebrow. Ooh. It's medium matte bronzer in the shade medium. Did I just say medium? I think I did. Which I've just got all over my very cracked iPhone. It's Revolution lip liner in the shade the Chauffeur lip. Blog it's www.shivovs.com.